Hi everyone. So I just wanted to go over how I wash my virgin hair. Now, okay, so when I first receive it, I unravel it completely. Take each end, fold it as much as I can fold it. Hold the wefts. And now that they're unraveled, I usually take a comb and I comb through it to make sure that any knots, tangles, or anything are out before I wash it. And that doesn't just go for virgin hair, but that should go for your hair too. You should always, before you wash your hair, because that's when it's going to get tangled and everything with the rubbing and the scratching and everything, you should always comb out your hair and your virgin hair before you wash it, so that any tangles that are in there don't become worse once you're washing it, and then it makes it harder to go ahead and comb it or do whatever to untangle it after the water's out, conditioner's in, or whatever. When it's time for you to do whatever to your hair, it makes it worse. So it's better to just make sure all the kinks and everything are combed out. And I have 3 bundles here of 20-inch. And like I said, just make sure all the kinks and everything are out of it. And this is loose wave. And when it gets washed, the wave doesn't usually look so curly, because it's supposed to be loose. See what I mean? The little tangle at the end there. Make sure you comb out all the tangles. And it should be good now. I'm ready to wash. Now what I use on my Malaysian hair is the Dove products. I'm going to shampoo it, each bundle, 3 times. Now, I make sure I work it into the hair, of course. More than anything, you want to get those wefts. So if there's anything in the wefts, you want to make sure you get that out and everything. I mean, the hair is pretty clean. There's not anything much in it. They make sure they get everything out. But at the same time, since it's the first time you're receiving the hair, you want to make sure it is completely clean. So you're going to go ahead and just wash it 3 times with the Dove shampoo. Wash it out those 3 times. And then you squeeze out all the excess water. And then you go ahead and you start to condition it. Now you put the conditioner and everything in it and until it's completely slick. If you still feel like dry areas, that means you need more conditioner. And how I make sure that I get everything is I open it up. This might be enough for me to open it up to just get everything, you know what I'm saying? But if you feel like you need to be more thorough, you can open it up like this, but it is time consuming. Now if you don't have that kind of time, just of course opening up and keep it like this, and then take small sections. I usually take sections about this big, and based off of how long the weft is, that's about a good 5 or 6 sections that you would be applying conditioner to. As much conditioner as you can. I mean, that's what it's there for. Make sure you use as much product as possible, because you want your hair to be soft, you want it to be moisturized, you want it to be conditioned very well, so that down the line of your style, as days go on, your hair doesn't look dry, nasty mess, you know? Okay, so you go ahead and make sure everything is, the hair is all completely slick. Make sure you even get some conditioner up into the wefts, just because that's going to be up there. You want to make sure that those are conditioned also, because it is a part of the hair. And you do usually comb or brush from the top of your hair. Most people do. And when you do that, you might end up tearing out some strands, just because there might be a little bit of knots up there because it's dry. So you want to make sure you do everything thoroughly. And I mean, if you're seeing a stylist, they probably can do this process for you. Might be a little extra, but it's better than you messing up your hair. And after I put it in the conditioner and everything, I find a plastic bag, a Ziploc bag, of course, or something. And let's pretend this is a little Ziploc bag. I zip it up most of the way and leave a little bit of space here to let all the steam out. Now I learned that from someone named Morgan, I believe, her YouTube channel. I believe it's Morgan, it's not Megan. I don't think it's Megan, it's Morgan. I cannot remember her name. Hello Kitty something. So, I don't know, but she's very good. Her channel is awesome. If you've seen her before, you know what I'm talking about, of course. Or if you've even seen her do that, you know about it already. And good. But pretty much that's what I do. I put all the hair in there in the Ziploc bag and leave it open a little bit. And then you can do this process, or you can leave your hair for 30 minutes, 20 to 30 minutes, and let it deep condition. But because I usually don't have that kind of time and I'm all excited and ready to do my hair and get my hair in, I go ahead and I put it in a Ziploc bag and close it up a little bit and leave that little space and put it in the microwave for a minute. And a minute should be enough. It gets really hot and everything, and that's equivalent to, you know, when you get a perm or something and you have to sit under the dryer for however long for your conditioner, you know. It's the same thing, just not with a dryer, because I'm not going to sit there with a dryer and just be like, you know, like, no one has that kind of time or patience. So I just put it in the microwave, and then when I take it out after the minute, I mean, it's not really, it's not an issue when it comes to, you know, I mean, you put your food in the microwave and everything, yeah, but it's in a Ziploc bag, so none of the hair comes out, none of the conditioner comes out, none of that. So, I mean, it's like, it's not an issue. So I then take out the hair out of the bag. I let it sit for 5 minutes and cool down and get all the steam out. And then I wash out the conditioner, squeeze out all the excess water, and hang it up to dry. I always air dry. I never really blow dry my hair unless you're at a salon and, you know, obviously you're going to get your hair done and leave. They'll blow dry it or whatever. No biggie. I mean, it's better put heat on your virgin hair than your own hair. I mean, me personally, I put heat on this thing every day, and every now and then I give it a break. Like now, because I was curling it, I would curl it every morning or every other morning. And when it's straight, I straighten it every day, because I don't like to see even a little kink in there. Like, it has to look laid at all times. So I'm always putting the flat iron through it. But when I do curl my hair, I usually leave it for 2 or 3 days. Right now I'm going on 4 or 5 days. That's why it looks wavy. It was cuter early, yeah, a little bit yesterday, but now it just looks wavy, but it still looks nice. It's not anything bad or anything. If anything, I need to curl that back again, but I'm like, I don't care at this point. It looks decent, and that's all that matters to me. So, cause you know, like, doing your hair after a while, your own hair all the time, you know, it gets tiring. It'd be nice to have someone to do your hair sometimes, but I don't like when other people, like, I've seen certain stylists, and I love that. I'm like, those are the only people who could possibly touch my hair. Like, they're awesome. Like, I know there's Tokyo Styles, there's, her name's not Shackle, I don't think it's Shashelle. I think that's how they're saying her name is, because I used to think it was Shackle, and then I saw she corrected everyone and put like Shashelle or something. But yeah, Shashelle, she does awesome hair. Who else? Oh, Hair by Bobby, he's awesome. Those people, I feel like those are the 3 people that I would let in my hair. Like, they're perfect. They do awesome hair, and I love them. But yeah, like, I don't let anybody else do my hair. So after a while, it just gets tiring. I have to do your hair every day, every morning. So I just let it sit. And it looks fine. It's not like I look a hot mess. My hair looks fine. This side, we're not going to talk about it because I'm a little natural. But, I mean, it's better to put heat on, like I said, heat on your weave than your actual hair. That's what it's there for. And I always say it's better to color this hair also. Like, you'll never see me color my natural hair ever. Ever, 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 ever. Ever, ever, ever. Like, I refuse to put any kind of chemicals on my natural hair, and it's been growing beautifully. No heat, no chemicals, no color, none of that foolishness, no perm, nothing. And my hair has been growing beautifully. Like, my hair in 2 years is as long as it was when I cut my hair, and it's like my bra strap right now when I pull on it. My shrinkage is crazy. Like, I don't even think it touches my shoulders yet. In the back it does, but like on the sides it doesn't. But when I pull on it, it reaches here, and I just love shrinkage. It's cute. But at some point when my hair starts to get like really, really long, I'm gonna probably put some heat in it a little bit just to loosen up the curl or something, because it's hard enough to deal with now with how curly it is and at the length it is. So I can only imagine when it gets longer. I don't know what I'm gonna do. But I know I'm gonna cut it. But pretty much, yeah. I mean, I love sew-ins to death. They're awesome, and that is the process that I use every time that I wash it. And I usually do use shampoo every time. I mean, I would love to co-wash and do all that other stuff, but at the same time, sometimes co-washing to me doesn't really clean the hair, and I want the hair to be completely clean, you know. So you can I'm not saying that you shouldn't, but you can co-wash and everything. Whatever product you feel is good, you can use it with our Malaysian hair. That's what I'm showing you now. That's what I've been showing you this whole video, our Malaysian hair. But I usually recommend Dove products for the Malaysian hair itself. And then it's the same process, of course, with the Brazilian hair, but except I use different products. I use this Pantene Moisture Balance. I use the shampoo and conditioner, and this thing has lasted me for the longest. I swear I've had these bottles for years. That's how I feel like, because they've been in my closet for so long, just sitting there, and I love it. Like, it's just so big and huge. It has lasted me so long. I've never had to buy Pantene in the longest, and I love it. But yeah, that's the line that I use for the Brazilian hair. And when it comes to oil and everything, if you feel your hair is a little bit dry, yeah, if you feel your hair is a little bit dry, argan oil will definitely do the trick. And it also helps for when, like, because I just take a little dime size in my hand. I probably need some now. But a little dime size, just to give my hair a little bit of shine and so that it's not so dry. Especially on my closure, because that thing gets curled to death every single day. And especially to the ends, there still might be some, you know, oil in between the cracks of your hands, so I like to apply it to the ends and everything. But it gives the hair that shine that you need so it doesn't look so dry and disgusting. And it just makes it perfect. And then I just run my brush through it. That's good. And you might want to put 2 dime size works if you're and this is just 2 packs of hair, so of course you would need maybe 4 if you have like 4 packs of hair in your head. But like two dime size worth with 2 packs. Like for each pack, use 1 dime size and apply it to it so that it's not dry. And because if you use too much oil, it'll weigh the hair down and it won't look so nice, you know. But it gives it the shine and it makes it easier to curl. Cause you ever notice sometimes when you flat iron some hair, you're just like like that, like you're struggling to get the flat iron through, and then you see those little lines. No one likes those lines. So in order to make the curling and the straightening an easier process and a nicer looking one, you're gonna want to add some type of product, whether it's heat protectant and some argan oil to help so that it's slick and it just glides through instead of you struggling, you know. So argan oil is awesome. Those are pretty much the products that I use on the hair when it comes to washing it or keeping it, you know, nice and moisturized and keeping all the dryness away. And also helps with keeping the split ends away on the hair. But yeah, like those are the products that I use to wash my hair before I put it in my head and whenever I'm, you know, doing a style all over again. And believe it or not, this is my 3rd time using this hair. And I'll even show some pictures. So I'll show the pictures of each time that I had the hair. And I mean, I absolutely love the red. The red's awesome. I wore it black first, but then I colored it red and I wore this red style twice now. And then I'm just gonna put it away in a nice little bag to protect it and do my next style. And then when I'm ready for it again, take it out, wash it if I need to, If I don't wash it and put it in the bag and store it, then I will definitely wash it when I take it out, or I might do it each time. I don't know. Depends on how I feel. And use it again whenever. And that's the good thing about the virgin hair. You don't have to throw it away once your hair gets messy and once you take it out. You can wash it and reuse it over and over and over again. And it's meant to last you 2 to 3 years, depending on how well you take care of it. Now, as long as, like I said, as long as you do everything with balance, you should be fine. But my hair, I have never had my hair for more than a year because I change my hair all the time, so it doesn't really count. I can't say that I've had my hair for more than 1 year because I change my hair so much, so I'm not always wearing the same hair. My hair is short, then it's medium length, then it's long, and then it's just, it's just all over the place. So I like to try different styles, but whenever I'm ready to use that hair again, I use it with no issue. And like I said, it'll last you 2 to 3 years depending how well you take care of it. And you can't beat that at all. I'm used to only having hair look good for 3 weeks at a time. When I used to get my hair done with Beauty Supply pack hair, yeah, I hated it. Once I learned about virgin hair, I wanted to try it. And it was always just so expensive. Everyone wants to charge you an arm and a leg for some hair. But I always was looking for someone who sold it for, cheap, a reasonable price, but good quality. And so that's why I came up with Elegant Virgin Tresses. I will eventually have a premium line that is because this, if I ever find hair that's better than this, I would definitely have a premium line, okay? But this right now, I feel like this is as good as it gets. And I've never had an issue with it at all. I absolutely love this hair, no shedding, really ever. Only if I'm rough with a flat iron or something, or it's really dry and I do something to it, then I'll get a strand or two. But I don't experience massive shedding ever. Tangling, if anything, happens back here in the nape if the hair is dry and if I haven't been tending to it. And with this hair, you're gonna want to comb it at least once a day, please. I saw this one girl with long hair screaming, inches, baby, inches. But your inches is all over the place, on top of your head, and just everywhere. Please comb your tresses. Comb them. You're not having all that long hair on your head, calling it a style when it's all raggedy, when it could look better. As soon as I wake up in the morning, and I'm in that mirror, I have to do something to it. I can't walk out the house without at least combing or brushing my hair. I would feel incomplete. And I just can't understand how some girls just walk around looking crazy, but even with the nice hair. But yeah, just check out the website and everything. And I told you how I've washed it and everything. It's good hair, you can't beat it. It's all I wear, and you can check out all the pictures and everything of the happy customers. And enjoy the website and order when you can. You won't regret it. So Now it's hanging up, getting ready to dry. So the thing about it is, if I know it looks ghetto, but I really don't care. It gets the job done. And instead of letting it sit in a towel trying to dry, because if it's sitting laying down in the water, the wetness, the dampness, it's gonna take way longer to dry. Whereas this way, it's hanging and all the water gets to fall down the shaft of the hair, and it allows it to dry. Every now and then I like to go and just like, you know, do like that, so that it can help the process and get rid of all the excess water that's still in there. And plus I like to see the waves in the beginning of my style, so I just simply scrunch it like that. Keeps the waves intact, keeps the hair looking nice and pretty. But that's pretty much the process, guys. Very easy, a little time consuming, but you do it on your days off or when you're bored. And at least you'll have your hair dry and ready for your stylist when it's time for you to get your hair done, so that there's no extra time waiting at the shop or just sitting down trying to wait to get your hair done. Your hair will be washed and ready, and you'll be good to go once they're done doing your hair. Sound good? Alright, well, bye guys. You guys have a good night. I hope you enjoyed the video.